growth needs to be checked going forward. Let's get connected with Mr. Vivek Gupta, MD, CEO, United Breweries. Hi, Vivek. Morning and welcome to the show. Let's break down the Q3 numbers first. While overall you've posted strong set of numbers, but volumes are down by 1.3%. What explains this divergence in financials versus operating performance?
I think I would say that our operating performance has been very strong. While the volumes were down, our revenue are up 4%. And we also had 200 basis point of gross margin improvement, 87% increase in EBIT, because the volume is, when volumes are, it's a scale business. So this actually reflects the structural work we did to making sure that our cost structure is right. And we are actually working on the right state mix as well as the right product mix. The volumes are soft for the last 6 months. They're driven primarily by weather. We don't want to make excuses, but the reality is rains and the cold winters has really led to decline in the category, especially in the last 6 months. The second big issue has been affordability of beer. In the key states of Rajasthan, Karnataka, Telangana, West Bengal, Odisha, there has been significant impact because on the relative pricing of beer versus the entry-level spirits. Now, we have been working with the state governments, showing them the data and through Brewers Association of India to really have the fair policy on beer, because affordability on beer is an important aspect. And we are really hoping that as the new excise policies come, they'll consider the impact of beer due to weather as well as affordability.
Right. Also, Q3 volumes have declined 1.3% due to winters. Have the trends improved in January, February, and are you still confident of a 5.5% to 6% category growth in the second half of FY26 or early FY27?
Yeah, no, we are absolutely, we're really working on making sure the category grows at 6 to 7% in medium to long term. I think we have seen green shoots in December and January month, where category is coming to slightly lower than mid-single digit. So from negative, it is bouncing back to 3 to 4%. And we are hoping with the summers setting in, we see a category recovery. And if we get some good regulatory tailwinds, we should be seeing a mid-single digit to 5 to 6% category growth back on this category.
You mentioned in the earlier response that for Kingfisher Smooth Strong Premium in Rajasthan and Hurricane Silver in New Delhi, what is the rollout plan in other states?
Yeah, no, I think Kingfisher Strong Smooth is one of our flagship innovation. And I've also mentioned that this is going to be game changer for both category growth as well as the brand power. This is actually designed as a less bitter but stronger beer. Our claim is strong B, smooth B. In Rajasthan, we're already seeing distribution of this in almost 50% of the Rajasthan stores. We have started launching distributing in Karnataka from last 2 weeks. We expect to launch it in one more state very soon. For competitive reason, I don't want to share the details, but we expect that by end of this season, we should have this product in at least 5 more states.
Right. Also, with barley inflation expected at high single digits, how much pricing headroom do you have to protect the double-digit margins?
For us, as you know, in 60 to 70%, the pricing is dependent on the state corporations. We are actively sharing the data with them, not only on barley, but the aluminium commodity cost increase. And for us, it's extremely important that we continue to have healthy gross margins because, as you know, that the whole operational cost in running a beer plant is very high. So we are working with the various corporations and sharing them the cost cards on inflationary data. And we also working an internal program on productivity and redefining our cost structure so that we can also fuel the growth by having internal optimization of cost wherever it's possible.
All right, on the UP Greenfield Brewery now, what capacity will be added and how will it support the premium expansion and also the market share gains?
Yeah, no, our land work is already started in the UP Brewery. Land registration is done. Our designs are all ready. We are waiting for some regulatory approvals from the environmental board and other regulatories. Thus, as soon as we get it, we will start the work. We expect this brewery to start production in the middle of next year. We are very excited that this will have state-of-the-art plant with the Heineken production locally in UP. Today, we don't have Heineken production in UP. And I'm also encouraged with the state government's policy, which has come up on exports. UP has become first state to have a 3-year export policy on beer and other products, which will also help us to utilize the capacity and expand Heineken and supply in other neighboring states as well. So overall, the project is on track. We are working on with the government to get the necessary regulatory approvals so that we can start the construction. But I'm very positive about how this will actually expand the category and bring our premium portfolio locally in UP, especially Heineken.
All right, Mr. Gupta, on that note, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. We'll let you go on that note and get going with all